Hi guys, back in the cabin doing a little bit of work this afternoon. I've got the dogs with me. You can't see them, they're down here, but you will get to see a little bit more of the cabin today. I've got a new toy. It's like a spinning round as I move, you should move with me type thing, which is pretty cool. Does it work? Yes. So you'll probably see me a little bit more moving on the cabin now I can. Got a few items to pack, get out today. We do same day dispatch, but these are from yesterday. I was working at the shop yesterday, I had loads on. Our member of staff, Andy, is looking after his daughter while she's poorly, so I couldn't dispatch. So I'm getting yesterday's done. There's only a few going out this afternoon, but it plays on my mind if they don't go out. I like to get stuff straight out. Just get tidy. These have just been listed, so we'll get them out the way. Okay, they need to be fixed. This is all stuff to be pictured. I know it looks like a mess, but these shoes are getting pictured. I'm back. This is a mess. I need to get tidy. Sorry, I forgot. I've not got my microphone on, so you probably couldn't hear me then. Okay. Two simple things we've got going out, starting off with a nice pair of Paul Smith jeans, 36-inch waist. Older tag. You actually saw me pick these up from a charity shop only maybe a week ago, 10 days ago. Not a big sale. I think they sold for £30, £29.99. Just always check the pockets before we send jeans out. Yeah, they're good. I think they cost £4.50. So, not a bad profit on them. After fees and everything, I think it's about £20 profit. Off the top of my head. And these are going to stay in the UK. They're going to Morpeth. Next one's a bit more interesting. So, show you this. This is a men's Burberry Mac, great condition. It's got everything going on in it, including the Novacheck inside and the Novacheck zip liner, which is wool. So if you're ever looking for Burberry stuff, they sell pretty good on their own. Just the Novacheck liners on their own can fetch £90 sometimes. We sold this a bit cheaper than I would have liked. We sold it for £180. So it's not the best sale in all fairness. We probably could have realised £250 if we'd have waited. But like I say, we've got so much wholesale coming in that I have to pay for after it's here. I've been accepting quite a few lower offers. But that is a really nice coat. I tend to roll things like that so they don't look so creased when they arrive. If you fold them, they almost always look terrible. But if you roll a longer jacket, it looks okay. I'm waiting for a nice batch of Burberry right now. The delivery, I've been waiting for it for quite a while. From abroad, can't wait to get it listed. just to drive back up the average sale price on one of our eBay shops. We're currently listing cheaper items, which is okay. It's just, I want to be listing stuff, you know, 60, 70, 80 pounds as a minimum. Okay, it's staying in the UK as well. London. Next up, we've got more of these. Wow, we've been selling loads of these lately. I think I bought a batch of about 30 of them. So this sold for £16. It's just a cheap Rohan shirt. It's almost the same colour as this. We've got these in the shop as well, by the way. Carhartt. We've got 20 or 30 of these in the shop right now. In the physical shop. These are Rohan shirts. They're like hiking brand. We're selling them online for just a touch less than what we've got them in the shop. £19. Which is fair enough. I hope you can hear me with no microphone. I was working in the shop yesterday and shot a little bit of content and accidentally left it there. Okay. We're finally in shorts in the cabin. It's been a cold winter in here. Even with all the insulation, insulated ceiling, walls, floor, everything. Even in nice warm Patagonia clothes. Still been pretty cold in here in the mornings, but sometimes I'm here like 5 AM in the morning. Yeah, it's been hard work in all fairness. Okay. Get these printed off. Anything on Depop, we do a manual delivery, and we tend to do Royal Mail Tract 48. Quite good value. I think it's £3.90 off the top of my head. Just checking if we've got anything else to go out. Lost track of it. Don't usually post this late. Yeah, this one's nice. It's the short version. I'm going to show you this brand. You've probably not seen it before. This is called where are we? Come here. This is called A Child of Jago. It's more of a designer brand. They're quite expensive. This is like a really slouchy. They call it like hobo style. So it's all like ruffled. Everything's made as limited pieces, short runs. That's what the tag looks like. We've sold like hats from this guy for £100 previously. However, this has sat around a little while. So we've taken an offer on it. It sold for £180, which I know is still really good. But when you think we've sold a hat for £100, would have preferred to get a little bit more. I get offered really good stock from clearances by a couple of friends, a couple of contacts, and one of them lives really close to me, and she works in Cheshire mostly, and a lot of the people and businesses that she helps clear are quite affluent up there, and I bought about £2,000 worth of stock from her last year. Did so well from it. In fact, after this video, I'm going to send her a message to see if she's got anything else coming up, because I've not bought anything for a few months. It just pays to know these people. This game is all about your little black book of contacts. You don't have to spend all day going out sourcing for stuff in charity shops. That can be the fun part, but contacts is where it's at. Okay, it's not a bad one. Next up we've got, that was Vinted as well, by the way. What's up, mate? You want this? Okay. Where's you? He likes to sit down on this blanket, Crumble does. Yeah. There we go. That's my boy. Next up, we have got a Patagonia Retro X size small nude cream gilet. And this sold for rubbish money. Bit annoyed. I'm pretty confident it's this one. Just going to double check because I've got quite a few of these listed. Yeah, this was listed for £60 and I took an offer of £34 exactly. Why did it take such a low offer? So I'm waiting for a massive delivery of Patagonia. And I really hate the thought of having Patagonia from 2 or 3 wholesale videos ago still sat here whilst new ones are arriving. I hate the thought of that. You know, I always think to myself, you shouldn't go to a car boot sale on a Sunday unless you've listed all of the stuff from the week before. I mean, I just realised this angle gives me a double chin. Well, I've got a double chin, so it just shows it off. Doesn't help me, does it? Yeah, I always think to myself, you should get it all listed before you go out sourcing again. I know that's not always possible, but you know what I mean, with a wholesale, you should definitely get it listed at least before the next batch gets delivered. This is one of them scan digital label thingies, so you have to, instead of me just being able to print off the label, I've got to print off the scannable label and then scan it in the shop. It's such a pain in the bum. We've got Royal Mail, Yodel and Every all together today. Lucky for me, they're all next to each other. I'm just trying to think what else to show you. I'm trying to, on these videos, show you a few extra bits. It's good. I've got a few things to pack that are in the shop, unfortunately. So I can't show you them. Looks like I'm up to date. So I wanted to show you a few new little buys that aren't too bad. So I'll show you. Here you go. I know I've told you I'm doing a lot of selling. I'm going to start selling again on Whatnot, but I've also been doing quite a bit of buying. So I think I've already showed you this barber and tried it on the last video. That's really good. There's a few things I need to fix on it. So you see this toggle on this side. It's not coming through, so I've got to fix that. I've got this like hook thing which you can pull it through. Then I bought this. This was £1. It's Tommy Hilfiger Golf. I don't think Tommy Hilfiger Golf has got much of a following actually, but I just thought it looked really cool. I think when that's washed with a pair of jeans, it looked pretty sick. The next thing is from Connor. Bizarre Clothing. Did a podcast with him ages ago when I first started YouTube. This is flaking, unfortunately. and there is really no magic recipe to stop things flaking, but it's Nike ACG. It's absolutely such a wicked colour. It's kind of like electric blue. That was 22 quid. And then there was this. I sent him £5 tip or £10 tip, I can't remember which, but which he thanked me for, which is dead good. I get on with Connor, he's wicked. But I got this for 26 quid. North Face High Vent Summit Series, and it's like in minty fresh condition. 2XL, so it's a brilliant size. It's like in amazing condition. You can see that it's so heavy. It's pretty much the most expensive coat they make. So I felt a bit mean managing to get that off him for 26 quid. So the full cost of goods with it was like 22, 26, 48, 58 quid for those two items. Probably not the best deal in all fairness, but he's a mate, so I wanted to send him a tip. Yeah, that's it really. I think that's enough for today. If you've enjoyed this type of content, please help me by giving me a comment or a subscription, and liking the video. That would be really appreciated, and I'll see you on the next one.